Children's actions often appear to be nothing more than playful antics or passing whims. Yet, beneath the surface, these behaviors frequently conceal profound emotional messages that words alone cannot convey. Developmental research in psychology suggests that a child's actions serve as a mental mirror, reflecting their unconscious desires and feelings. Even when parents might wonder, why are they doing this? It's the child's unique way of expressing their inner world. Recognizing and understanding these subtle cues is crucial for nurturing their self-esteem. Today, we'll delve into 6 common behaviors. Let's explore if any of these resonate with your child's actions. Rhythmic repetition. How singing and repetitive words build calm. A child who repeatedly sings seemingly meaningless songs or utters repetitive words is engaging in a self-regulatory behavior to find calm. Psychologically, this is known as self-regulation, a process where individuals use repetitive actions to soothe emotions and alleviate tension. Much like an adult might fidget or tap their foot, children utilize songs or phrases to manage their feelings. Furthermore, rhythm and repetition are known to activate a sense of security in the brain. A Canadian study reported that children who frequently hum or repeat words tend to develop higher stress resilience. Especially for preschoolers, this is a natural method of acquiring emotional stability through language and song. While parents might occasionally sigh thinking, "Oh, that strange song again," offering warm acceptance is vital. Simply saying, "You sound like you're really enjoying yourself," can significantly deepen their sense of comfort. These small habits lay the groundwork for self-expression and creativity, signaling that your child is actively building their emotional resilience. The sudden embrace. Recharging emotional connections through touch. When a child suddenly embraces you or clings close, it's a sign they're recharging their emotional connection. Children often seek reassurance of affection through physical touch more directly than through words. Attachment theory in psychology posits that physical contact with a trusted caregiver has a stabilizing effect on a child's emotional state. A U.S. study, for instance, found that children who received hugs from their parents showed reduced levels of cortisol, a stress hormone. These sudden embraces aren't solely driven by loneliness. They can also be an impulsive way of communicating, "I love you very much right now." Even during busy moments, taking a brief pause to reciprocate their gesture, rather than promising later, is incredibly important. That fleeting moment of warmth will leave a lasting impression on your child's heart. Conversely, being pushed away can plant tiny seeds of insecurity, making them feel unwanted. Therefore, view these hugs as essential emotional nourishment. The more you embrace them, the more their sense of security will be fulfilled. The power of solitude. Why independent play is crucial for growth. A child who completely immerses themselves in solitary play is actually engaging in concentrated time for mental and cognitive development. From an adult perspective, you might worry if they're not playing with friends. However, solitary play offers invaluable opportunities for fostering imagination and problem-solving skills. Developmental psychology refers to this as self-play, considering it indispensable for the development of autonomy and creative thinking. Research from Harvard University also indicates that children who can focus intently during solitary play tend to exhibit stronger concentration in learning tasks. Crucially, parental overinterference should be avoided. When a child is absorbed in play, their brain is in an active state of deep engagement. Protecting this uninterrupted time is key to nurturing their creative thought processes. Of course, after they finish playing, asking them about their experience by saying, "Did you have fun?" also helps cultivate their self-expression. Solitary play is not loneliness. It's a profound period of self-growth. Bedtime chronicles. Organizing thoughts and feelings before sleep. A child who talks extensively before bedtime is often using this time to organize their thoughts and feelings. The period leading up to sleep is a golden opportunity for children to reflect on the day's events and process their emotions. Psychologically, pre-sleep conversations are known to influence emotional stability and memory consolidation. An Oxford University study reported that children who engage in bedtime conversations with their parents tend to show greater stress resilience the following day. When your child initiates conversation, it's often their way of preparing their mind for a peaceful night's sleep. Even on hectic days, dedicate this specific time to truly listen to them. Simply empathizing with a comment like, "Oh, so that happened today too, huh?" is sufficient. This routine strengthens the parent-child bond and provides a lifelong source of emotional support. Bedtime conversations are a moment to express your love through words. Therefore, cherish these precious moments as much as possible. The look at me phase, validating effort to boost self-esteem. A child who repeatedly shows you their creations or actions, saying, "Look at me," is expressing a budding need for validation to build self-esteem. Children ascertain their worth through the positive reception of their accomplishments. This is known as the need for approval in psychology, a healthy and crucial drive for growth. According to research from the University of California, children who received abundant positive feedback during their early years showed a greater inclination to embrace challenges. When they repeatedly present the same artwork or action, it's because they desire recognition for their effort. At such times, going beyond a simple "that's amazing" and offering specific praise like, "You really put a lot of thought into this part, didn't you?" can be far more effective. Conversely, an indifferent attitude can diminish a child's confidence. These "look at me" behaviors are also a direct expression of their love for you. Therefore, even when you're busy, try to meet their gaze once and respond with a smile. That single word of encouragement can nurture your child's future willingness to take on challenges. The mirror discovery. Developing self-recognition and empathy. A child making funny faces or striking poses in front of a mirror is engaging in play that fosters self-recognition. Mirror play is a vital activity for deepening self-understanding by enabling children to perceive their own reflection objectively. Psychologically, it plays a significant role in the development of their self-concept. Indeed, children around the age of 3 often use mirrors to explore their own emotions and movements. Studies have shown that children who frequently engage in mirror play tend to develop higher facial recognition abilities and greater empathy towards others. Making funny faces isn't merely silliness. It's an experiment in altering and understanding their own expressions. Striking poses is an act of affirming their physical presence. Through this type of play, children refine their self-expression and social skills. Laughing together over their reflections can also strengthen the parent-child bond. Essentially, mirror play is a practice in connecting with oneself and understanding others. In conclusion, children communicate their unspoken feelings through their actions. Each gesture is a tiny love letter addressed to you. When you notice and acknowledge it, a magnificent flower blossoms in your child's heart. That flower will eventually transform into kindness and self-confidence, enriching their life journey. Behind every child's smile, your unseen love is always present. This accumulation of small acts of love builds a parent-child bond that endures for years to come. Parenting, it's true, is often filled with doubts, worries, and anxieties. But please don't be too hard on yourself. Extend the same love and compassion to yourself that you give your child. Thank you for always giving your best. Your efforts are quietly and certainly bearing fruit.